Hey YouTube, it is, excuse me, Leanne Oliver, and I'm coming to you with my week 27 VSG weight loss surgery update. Also, not only is it week 27, it is my 6-month surgery, and today I'm coming to you guys in Wonderland. Yay! Just barely, but I'm in Wonderland. I'm 199.6, so that's awesome. At one point, I actually saw 198.6 this week. I also saw back up in the 201s, and my weight just fluctuated all over the place this week. So anyway, I'm taking 199.6 today, and I'm going with that. So that's good. I have a couple things I want to talk about today, so I hope to keep this video not so long and get everything accomplished. So 199.6 today. I started off 6 months ago at 270, and my highest weight was 295. Day of surgery 270. May the 10th, 2013 is when my surgery was, and today I am 199.6. Some NSVs and some things that I kind of noticed this week. Necklaces. I actually was wearing one of my necklaces I hadn't worn in a while, and I actually had it on in my last video. But I was kind of looking down, and my husband's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "The necklace actually falls into my cleavage." And he's like, "It didn't before." And I'm like, "No, it didn't. It just kind of was like way up here, and it just didn't fit right. Now it actually hangs down and stuff, and that's kind of cool." So just the things you notice. So that necklaces fit and things like that. Another NSV at church, I was holding my little girl, and I had my legs crossed, and I was holding her with my legs crossed, and she fit on my lap, with plenty of room, and it was not uncomfortable. So, that was not possible before. Sitting a phone book in my lap, that was not something I could do before. Holding my laptop in my lap and doing it. It was on a laptop for me because I always had to sit it on something to work on it. But now I can sit it in my lap comfortably and do work. So those are some awesome NSVs. I can see my shoulder blades. I can see my collarbone coming out. I think that's a lot from the weightlifting and things that I'm doing, and I'm glad about that. I think that was pretty much all. Just to kind of give you some figures for those of you, I'm 5'5", and like I say, right now I weigh 199.6. I started off in a size 24 pants. Now I wear a size 16. Size 44 bra around, and now I'm in a 38. I was in a 2X, 3X top. Now I'm in a large, extra large, depending on the fit. 7.5 shoe. Now I'm in a 6.5 shoe. My rings, my bracelets fall off my hands. Like I said, the necklaces now fit correctly. So lots of great things. I was thinking back, if you would have told me, because I'm 71 pounds down, so if you would have told me in 6 months' time I would be down to 16 and 71 pounds down in 6 months, that's amazing. And sometimes now I get to thinking, like, oh my gosh, I'm not in a 14, other people are in 14s, or I'm not in a 12, or, I should be even more than that. 70 pounds, oh, that's not enough. Yes, it is. That's great. That's awesome, and I should be so appreciative of that. And just realize that, not to compare myself with other people, because it's my journey, and I am getting there. It is slow at times. I don't have the 5 and 6, 8 pound losses like other people. I did like the first, I think maybe 2 times or something like that, 3 times. But after that, mine slowed down to around 3 or 2 pounds, or sometimes 1.5 pounds. And I'm thankful for that. This week, I think I was at 201 or something. So it was like a little over a pound loss for me, and that's great. I was surprised, and I was awesome. And sometimes it's switching it up because last week I only exercised, really exercised, besides just walking or something every day. I only did that once, and I lost weight. I think you just shock your body into different things. So just understanding that your journey is your journey, and you've got to take it at the pace that your body is willing to take it. And sometimes there'll be great losses, and sometimes there won't. And it's okay, because you're still on this journey, and it's still going to go down, and you're still going to lose weight. It's just a journey, and you just have to take it the way it comes. So anyway, I wanted to kind of go over maybe some fears or some things that 6 months ago that I was worried about taking this journey, and then maybe it'll help some other people out there. One was the scars, and I haven't showed you my scars, and I can't today, but because I'm at work recording this, and I don't need to be showing you my scars at work. But anyway, scars, were they going to be bad? My scars are actually tinier than when I had my gallbladder out. They're very tiny scars. You can barely even notice them. So scars are not bad, and maybe one day I'll show you guys my scars. But they're very faintly noticeable on me. The other thing was the surgery. You know, I was worried about the surgery and how that would go. I had some complications. I say complications, but not really surgery related, but just my body related after the surgery. My body reacted really bad to the surgery. There was a lot of swelling, I think, in my stomach, and I couldn't keep anything down. And I was having a lot of nausea and vomiting right after the surgery. So much so, I reacted bad to anesthesia, and that was a lot of it too. But I was just so sick, and so everything they gave me just wasn't working. And I was just constantly sick, walking and being sick, and sitting and being sick. I'd take a drink or eat a piece of ice and get sick. So I had a really bad reaction to the surgery part of the anesthesia or whatever. So they actually kept me, I stayed in the hospital 3 days because of all that, because they were scared to send me home that I would get dehydrated. So they actually had to give me, I ended up having a reaction to the heparin that they gave me, and so they gave me a steroid shot, 2 days over the course of time for that, and that actually helped my stomach swelling go down and help things stay down better. So surgery, it was not the greatest experience, but the pain, I did not have any pain. I hardly even took any pain medicine in the hospital. I never took any once I come home. There was no pain. I mean, really didn't have any pain. A little bit of gas, but not even really bad with that. I mean, really, it was just the nausea for me. So, drinking is still a problem for me. Like getting in all my stuff that I need to at times can be a problem. Also, I want to drink with meals. I get thirsty, especially, or not really with meals, but after meals. I'm just thirsty, and that waiting that 30 minutes time or more is just, it's a struggle for me, and it still is a struggle. But like I said, it's a journey, and I'll figure out my way to go on that. So drinking. Hunger. I was worried that I was going to be hungry, and that I would not be able to eat, but be hungry. Really, there's some head hunger times. Like, I feel like I need to be hungry, but I think it's boredom sometimes. And I'm not really hungry because if I go drink something or do something like that, that goes away. And there's not any like before. Hunger is just different after the surgery. And everybody says that, and to experience it, I don't know that you really understand that. But I don't get like where I'm just hungry. Sometimes I see something like, oh, I really want to eat that. But I'm not really hungry. So there's not a lot. It's not like, oh my God, I'm starving to death and I can't eat. There's not any of that, so don't even worry about that. Eating out is not a problem. Me and my family, we had a good bit, probably more than we should, but there's always things that I can do protein first, and that I can figure out what to eat and what I should eat. So not a big problem. There's simply, I can eat Chinese food. It's not settled well with me, but that's me. So you find your way, you find how to do it. And for me and my family, there's a lot of eating out because we're on the go a lot. I do a lot of protein bars and stuff too, but you can figure that out. You will be able to eat out. People eating in front of me does not bother me. It bothers them a whole lot more than it bothers me. Like, I'll be happy just to sit here and drink my drink, and you eat, and us just hang out together. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me want to jump over the table and eat your food. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. Like I said, it bothers the person with me. They always want to feed me or be like, oh, you need to eat this, or I hate eating in front of you. When it doesn't bother me, I gotta get my roots. I'm sorry, you guys, it's just bothering me. But it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers them. So eating out, people in front of me doesn't bother me. One of my things was having chewing gum. Was I'm going to be able to have gum? Could I have a straw again? I actually got to get a straw not too long after surgery. I was drinking out of a straw with no problems. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of gas or air or anything like that, so that was not a problem. Chewing gum, my surgeon was fine with it, as long as try not to swallow it. I actually swallowed gum one time on accident, and it was okay. So. That was a fear that wasn't. Would my acid reflux be worse? Because I heard that could happen. Actually, it's better than it was. And sometimes if you're having a lot of hunger and you feel like you're hungry, it's your actually acid in your stomach, and you should talk with your doctor about getting a better acid or adding a Tums or something like that more a day, because that does take care of that. Hair, that's the last thing I'm going to talk about because I'm getting kind of far over on time. But hair, okay, yes, I have lost. And you can't, other people can't tell it as much as I can. I have lost a lot of hair, and it is still, and I hear at 6 months it quits, and I hope so. I mean, I can wash my hair, and there will be lots of hair coming out, and sometimes it slows down, sometimes it gets worse. But I have lost a lot of hair. I have cut my hair and styled my hair different to deal with all the loss of hair. But is it worth it? I would lose hair any day to be where I am and to keep going. So, that is what it is. My hair has come out. So, you know, I got new hair growth coming in and stuff, you know, and I talked about that in my last video. You know, I'm not bald by no means, and so it's okay. It does scare you though. It does make you worry, but I hear it slows down at 6 months, and so I'm hoping that it kind of quits, and so that would be great. I'll be tickled about that. So I'm going to kind of close it out here. I just kind of wanted to hit on some things. This has been a great journey. I'm really excited. I've made some friends, and I'm here in some support systems that are just wonderful. And, you know, if you're thinking about it and you really don't know, just do it. I wish I would have done this 10 years ago. I wish I wouldn't have waited so long and contemplated and thought about it so long. I wish I just wouldn't have done it. I'm wearing a t-shirt today, but I'm going to kind of give you a quick body shot. I should have worn something better or fitted. But anyway, I'm going to give you kind of a body shot. And I'm on my cell phone, as always, so it doesn't really do a great picture. But, you know, here I am. Yeah. I don't know if you can think of it. But 6 months. I'm so glad. Thank you guys for all of your support and everything you've done. And I will see you guys next week. And hopefully I'll be further into Wonderland. Thanks.